Mr. Humphreys, are you free?
I'm free.
Forward, please.
Mind the door.
What? Are you being served, sir? I'm Humphreys, and I'm free. Are you being served, sir? What would you like to see? If you'd like some swimming trunks, we've got them plain or spotty. We've also got some see-through that really tan your...
Beachwear.
Oh, these are gay. There's plenty round the back. And if you'd like a bit of flash, then try a plastic Mac.
Are you being served, sir?
I'm Humphreys, and I'm free.
Are you being served, sir?
What would you like to see?
Good morning.
Miss Nichols?
Yes, Captain Wagstaff, I know I'm late.
Not good enough, Miss Nichols. What would happen if everybody was 15 minutes late?
Well, the shop would open at 15:15, wouldn't it?
Don't be cheeky, Miss Nichols. Captain Wagstaff is quite within his rights to dress you down.
Have you an explanation?
Yes, it's Friday and I didn't have the bus fare, so I had a hitchhike.
You should have left home earlier.
Oh, I did, and I stood on the street corner, lifted my skirt and showed a bit of stocking. You know, like Marilyn Monroe did in Bus Stop.
And what happened?
A bus crashed and I had to give a statement.
That happened to me once with a Centurion tank.
Were you driving it, Mrs. Crawford, or were you trying to stop it?
I think Mr. Magavitz is trying to attract your attention.
Captain Wagstaff, are you free?
Yes, I'm free, Mr. Magavitz.
I hope you don't mind my mentioning it, but I left my purse on the wireless in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't mind you mentioning it at all.
Good. And I was hoping you would return the $2 I lent you yesterday.
No, of course, Mr. Magavitz. Oh, dear. I do appear to have left my note case in the study on top of the video cassette recorder.
Indeed. I seem to remember you did the same thing last Friday as well, Stephen.
Did I, Ernest? Well, it seems I'm becoming rather forgetful.
Yeah, that's why I reminded you about the $2.
Well, don't worry, Mr. Mankiewicz. Our wages will be down shortly, and as soon as I get change for one of my larger notes, you shall have it.
You really should try to make your money last the whole week, Miss Nichols.
No, I can't afford to make it last a whole weekend.
What do you spend it on?
Clothes.
Clothes?
Yes, clothes. So you get taken out.
Well, you wouldn't need to buy them if you stayed in and cooked for yourself.
Oh, I can't afford to buy food for myself. It's so expensive.
But you could afford to if you didn't spend it on clothes.
But if I spent it on food, then I couldn't afford to buy clothes, so I wouldn't be taken out.
I just can't understand you youngsters. Can't even understand what you're talking about.
Well, I just like going out, that's all.
Well, of course, I could be wined and dined every night of the week if I wanted to. I just get fed up with that awful wrestling match in the car when you get home. You know, those roving hands and the sloppy kisses and the struggling to get the door open to escape.
Did any of them get away, Mrs. Crawford?
Go and check the till, Miss Nichols.
So anyway, I couldn't take her back to my place because Thursday's the night, Monday's a feast.
I suppose that would take the romantic atmosphere away. So what did you do?
Well, I took her back to her place, didn't I? A complete disaster. First of all, the father came home early and insisted on watching the telly with us. Then an aunt called round. Then a mother came back from the club. Then her elder sister brought the baby down because it couldn't sleep. And after 3 hours of that, her father asked me my intentions. I said, intentions? I said, with you lot here, none at all. He threw me out before the hot chocolate came round. What'd you do?
Well, I had a friend round to dinner. It wasn't a very successful evening. I mean, you've got to be in the mood to cook, haven't you? I got into a bit of a temper. I slammed the oven door and my souffle went... I didn't know which way to turn, which is unusual for me.
It certainly is, Mr. Humphreys, yes. So what did you do?
Well, I got my rolling pin out, I flattened it down like a pancake, I threw this fruit salad on it, and I served it up as a novelty sweet. It made the evening.
Hang on a minute, look at this.
Well, that's an old friend of mine.
You went out in such a hurry, I forgot to give you the keys to the flat.
Oh.
Thank you for a divine evening.
You're welcome.
And I'll call you when I'm free.
What's all that then?
Oh, we've known each other for ages.
What, you and that gorgeous creature?
Do you mind? We see a lot of each other.
What a lovely pair of legs.
That is a very beautiful person.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I'll tell you something else. He's much more settled since he's had the operation.
Is that about it, Mrs. Crawford?
Oh, perfect, Miss Nichols. Now you see, madam, with the shorter hem and the adjustment to the sleeves and the little bit out of the back and the shoulders altered and the buttons are cross-moved in the front. Oh, it'll fit you like a glove.
Wouldn't it be easier if you got one in my size?
It's an unrepeatable offer.
Yeah, it's from last year's stock.
That's true, Miss Nichols. Now, if madam will go into the fitting room and take the garment off, we'll send it off for alteration.
Oh, when will it be back?
Oh, much less than a month. And I'll put the $5 alteration fee on the bill.
$5?
And it has to go to Albury. We have all of our alterations done in Albury, madam. I mean, if we had them done in Melbourne, you wouldn't know who was handling the garment, would you? Now, through there, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, only a woman with a tongue as persuasive as yours could unload a 44 long or a 36 short, Mrs. Crawford.
Well, you have to get your commission somehow. Oh, are they our wages?
Oh, I love Fridays.
Yes, well, the receipt slips are inside, as usual.
What size is your fiancé, madam? I mean, round the chest.
Well, he can get into my sweater quite easily.
Half his luck.
What about a nice fluffy fair isle?
Oh, it's difficult to say. He's about your build, and he's ginger.
I think a fluffy fair isle goes with that, don't you?
The only thing is he's got a beard.
Ah, how about that then?
Yes, but his eyes are a different colour.
Will it be easy to bring him in, do you think?
Oh, that'd spoil a surprise. And he loves surprises.
I'll tell you what, madam, you bring it in, I'll think of a way of surprising him.
Thank you very much. I'll do that.
Good morning, madam.
Mr. Humphreys, Mr. Randall, are you free?
Yes, we're free.
Would you please check these? Mr. Mankiewicz, are you free?
At the moment, Captain Wagstaff, yes.
Well, have a look at that. $87.75. I'm supposed to get $120 a week.
Well, check the slip. There must be some deductions.
Tax, $23.50.
Well, things are expensive. There's the underground to pay for. Then there's the new opera theatre. And then there's our stall in the World Market. You've got a bargain if you did but know.
Medibank, $5.85. It's 6 years since I've been near a doctor.
Well, when you get pregnant, you can get your maternity grant.
Hang on. Look at this. Bone Brothers Social Club, $4. Social Club. A vacated scout hut on the edges of Bacchus Marsh, half a ping-pong bat and a pool table with only 6 balls.
Well, it's worth it just for the outing. I mean, where else can you see Captain Wagstaff in a funny hat and Mrs. Crawford going home legless on the bus?
Hang on. Bone Brothers Staff Home, $3.
Ah, well, what better way to end your days? When you can no longer stoop to take an inside leg, you sit there in the drizzle in your rocking chair, waiting for that voice to come from heaven saying, "Are you free, Mr. Humphreys?" When you get there, there's old Mankiewicz measuring you for your wings and telling you that they'll ride up with where.
He'll measure me for an asbestos suit.
Yes, well, that's your alterations? Yep. Oh, it's true. Hey, is that all they give you? You want to join the working classes, mate?
Thank you. Oh, and I want some gloves for my husband. He has such cold hands.
Just over there, madam.
Thank you.
There you go, darling.
Treat these with delicacy, Mr. Cocker. I mean, they're worth over $100 each.
Tell you what, you get a lot more for carrying them around than you do for selling them. There you go.
I'm afraid, Miss Nichols, you just can't get the right sort of people to do these jobs anymore.
He's been working here for 15 years.
Madam, there's the gloves. And if they're not right, do bring them back and we'll change them.
Well, the fingers did seem a little long.
Oh, they'll ride up with wear. Everything does. Now, what about a nice tie to go with them?
Or a briefcase to put them in.
Or one of our novelty umbrellas, fully automatic.
Well, actually, we live on the Gold Coast where it hardly ever rains.
Ah, marvellous for sunshade.
Oh, no.
What's the matter, madam?
Well, the centre stone, it's gone. Look, in my brooch.
Oh, I shouldn't worry too much, madam. With all those others there, no one will notice.
But it's 3 carats. That's worth over $30,000, and it's so pretty.
Yes, they usually are. Are you sure that madam had it with her when you came? I mean, it's not got trapped in your Rolls Royce.
Well, I did try on a mink at Alistair Solomon's. It might be there.
Well, I should pop back before Alistair sweeps up. We'll look at this.
And I went to the hairdresser's first thing, and then I bought a pair of shoes.
Well, I suggest that madam retraces her steps, and we'll see to everything here.
You're very sweet.
So I've been told.
I'm awfully sorry to put you to so much trouble.
No trouble at all, madam.
But you see, if my husband finds out, he'll be furious, and I'll give $100 to whoever finds it.
$100? Madam is most generous. Well, don't worry. If it's here, I'm sure we'll find it.
Thank you.
Not at all. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Mr. Randall? Mr.
There is a fortune down here somewhere.
You don't want the whole shop looking for it, otherwise we won't get the reward. I'm not just a pretty face.
I tell you what, whoever finds it will go 50-50.
It was my customer, 60-40.
If I find it first, 60-40 to me.
If I find it first, 70-30 to me.
Straight 50-50.
A straight 60-40.
50-50 is my last offer.
Give me one good reason.
I've spotted it.
A straight 50-50. Where?
Between Captain Wagstaff's legs.
How did it get there? Just by his heel, shining like a lighthouse.
If he looks down, we've got sweet nothing.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try and get it. You distract him.
Why are you standing like that, Mr. Humphreys?
Why am I standing like this, Captain Wagstaff?
That is what I asked you, Mr. Humphreys.
I've got lumbago.
He's got lumbago.
Why do you suddenly get it behind my back, Mr. Humphreys?
I didn't. I suddenly got it behind my back.
Come here, Mr. Humphreys. Is that the best you can do?
For the moment, yes.
You see, I often massage it for him, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Randall. Oh, the relief.
Why are you massaging his ankle, Mr. Randall? You don't get lumbago there.
Well, if he was to massage me where you get lumbago, we'd both get thrown out.
Right. Well, back to your places. Just a moment, Captain Wagstaff. I want to have a word with everybody. Oh, gather round. Mr. Fenwick would like a word with everybody.
Captain Wagstaff, do we have to go to our counters to receive the word from Mr. Fenwick, or can we stay here?
Don't be facetious, Mr. Randall. I've just had a message from a lady who's lost a very valuable diamond somewhere in this department. Now, she's offering a very substantial reward for its recovery. So I suggest that you all make a thorough search, and whoever finds it should bring it to me, and I'll divide the reward equally among you all. How much is the reward? I beg your pardon? How much is the reward? How much is the reward? $75. How does that sound?
Very convincing, sir. Rotten old Chisler's pocketed 25 for himself.
Yeah. It's his ears, you know. When they're low set like that, it means they've got criminal instincts.
Well, carry on, and good luck.
Pretend to look.
$75. Well, look, I think whoever's department it's found in should get the lion's share.
Well, I think whoever finds it should get the lion's share.
No. No doubt about it, Mr. Randall has the best suggestion.
It must be very small. Captain Wagstaff, what is the reason for your proximity?
This is my area, and I shall look here. You will look over there.
Captain Wagstaff, are you free?
So I'm through.
I was just wondering, if we do find the diamond, shouldn't we give it direct to the young lady?
Yes, we'll find the diamond. That's my best suggestion. To whom am I speaking? Oh, Madam's butler. Well, will you tell Madam when she returns that we have located her stone? No, this is not the doctor. We are bone brothers. Yes, the message is for her to come directly to my office and to make the $100 reward payable personally to me, Cuthbert Fenwick. And I'll see it gets to those who deserve it.
Pretend you're looking. Oughtn't we to take it straight to Fenwick?
No way. If she gives him the cheque for 100, he'll pocket 25. The six of us will have to share what's left. Do you follow me?
I am doing. Normally I'd enjoy it, but I'm getting housemaid's knee. Are you being served, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Now, what we've got to do is get the woman to give us the cheque for $100. We'll pocket 25 and keep our share as well. The problem is, how do we get the woman's phone number, tell her we've got the diamond and tell her come and see us?
Well, one of us will bravely sneak into Fenwick's office at lunchtime.
Which one?
We'll toss for it. Hey.
Good luck.
You've got low set ears as well, haven't you?
Mm. 4 carats, if not more. Careless lady. Now, where's her telephone number? Mr. Fenwick is going to make a telephone call. Operator, Fenwick here. Would you get me 965-0721?
Is that you, Captain Wagstaff?
No, it's me. I found it.
Well, shove it out of sight. Oh, they're coming here. Now, listen. Now that we found it, I'm going to make sure that we get the biggest share.
You mean I found it?
It was found in my department. Come on, let's have a look.
Oh, I can't feel it slip through.
You wouldn't double-cross me, would you, Miss Nichols?
Oh, honest, Mrs. Crawford. Oh, I just felt it. It's in my pantyhose. I take hose to take off.
Well, shake it down your leg and we'll cut the toes off.
Just go and see if the coast is clear. Oh, has Mr. Fenwick gone to lunch?
Oh, yes, about 10 minutes ago. I'm just going to get mine.
Good, thank you.
Operator, I wonder if you'd get me 965-0721. Yes, again.
Oh, hello, my name's Humphreys. I wonder if I could speak to the lady that lost the diamond.
Humphreys!
Captain Wagstaff.
What is the meaning of this?
Well, I was just phoning the lady.
Why?
Well, it's rather a personal matter.
Why?
She fancies me.
She fancies you.
Oh, you noticed it too.
I demand an explanation.
Yes, sir. Shall I come down there, or will you come up here?
I was searching for the diamond.
It wasn't lost here.
What are you two doing in here? Yes, well, I just came to say, sir, that I hadn't found the diamond, sir.
I came to say that I hadn't found the diamond also.
Well, keep searching, gentlemen.
May I have a word with you, Mr. Fenwick?
Can I help you, Mrs. Crawford?
I just came to say that we haven't found the diamond.
And I came to say that I haven't found the diamond either.
But if Miss Nichols and I did happen to find it, we feel, and I am unanimous in this, that we should get the biggest cut.
Yes, I think whoever finds it should have the larger share, if not all of it. Agreed.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yes, we agree with that. And I think the moment has come to tell you...
Come in. Ah, Mr. Randall, have you come to tell me that you haven't found the diamond?
Well, I've come to tell you that Mr. Mankiewicz has.
What?
It's fallen under the counter. Isn't it marvellous? We get $12.25 each.
What about this, then? Perhaps she lost 2 or 3.
She couldn't have lost 4.
Oh, there you go, Mrs. Crawford. Someone's got some sewing to do. Found these in the back of the truck.
They're off the dressers. They're all rubbish. We should have realised they were mounted for sewing on.
Oh, dear, so they are.
Oh, well, we better get looking again. Just a moment. Fenwick here. Oh, I see. The lady's on the way up here now. Dear, we still haven't found the real stone.
And I thought I had a fortune tucked away.
I don't recall you producing a diamond, Mr. Humphreys.
I just thought it was rubbish, like the rest.
Well, let's have a look then.
That's not mounted. It's It's the real thing. It's worth $30,000. Oh, I've never held anything worth that much in my hand before.
Neither have I.
Well, you can all go back now. And Mr. Humphreys, I'll see you get your $75.
I think I'll stay and collect the reward personally.
Thank you.
Ah, Mr. Bone, we weren't expecting you.
Oh, you're in a month ago.
This young lady's told me all about it in the lift. I think you've all done very well.
Who found it?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Oh, well, I'm very grateful. Now I'll make out the check for $100 as promised.
It was a bad line.
Well, I'm going to put in another $100, making it $200.
Well, that's very generous of you, Mr. Bone.
Do we get any?
Yes, you're all going to benefit. Now, you make the check out to me, and I'll make one out for $200 to the Bone Brothers Staff Home. You see, virtue does have its own reward, as I can tell by your happy faces.
Bone Brothers Staff Home.
What are you smiling at?
It rather seems I shall get the benefit first.
Are you being, sir? I'm Humphreys, and I'm free. Are you being, sir? What would you like to see? If you'd like some swimming trunks, we've got them plain or spotty. We've also got some see-through that really tan your feet well. Oh, these again. There's plenty around the back. And if you'd like to fit a flat, then try a plastic mat. I'm Humphreys, and